Hey everybody! In today's video, I'm going to show you some very unusual and fun color combos for skies using the newest Hero Arts My Monthly Hero kit. I love this kit. I would click the link below because I'm positive this is going to sell out really quickly. It's a very hopeful and uplifting set, and I think you will love it. Now, I have taken a Sharpie and written medium, light, and dark on the 3 layering sky images in this set, just for the way that I prefer to have the clouds highlighted and low lighted. So it's just easier for me to see that on my stamp set, but it is by no means the only way to do these skies, so just know that. Now, I'm going to mass produce some sky cards in this video, and you'll see more samples at the end, along with some add-on samples that I just love. But I just wanted to show you how easy it was to do a bunch of skies at once when you have everything set up on your MISTI. I like to test my colors out just by doing direct to paper like I did there. And I settled on grape jelly for the dark part of the sky, which is the background for me in this case. So I love this deep dark purple, and I wanted to really have some sort of jolting and different sky patterns. I think the way everybody feels right now, sometimes it's nice to have bright, happy colors, and it doesn't matter if they're a little on the loud side. We're all a little on the loud side after being in our houses for 9 months, so I think kind of anything goes. Now on this version, I'm doing soft granite, but you can see I didn't clean my stamp really well, so it actually turned out to be this really pretty blue-gray. And that's fine if that happens. Don't worry about your ink pad or the stamp. Sometimes those little happy accidents are just the best. Now the second thing I'm going to stamp is actually going to be what I consider to be the lightest color on these clouds. So I'm listing the colors for you on here. This is one of my favorites because it's one of the brightest. I'm using the neon inks. So for the lighter part of the cloud, I'm using neon yellow, which I love. And then I will use soft vanilla with that grape jelly card for a little bit more muted look. And I'm using a combination of the ink cubes and the full-size ink pads. One of the combinations is derived from one of the little ink cube stacks, which are designed to coordinate, and I think that they make layering stamps like these so much easier. I'm also using Hero Hues, so that was taffy. I'm mixing some of our dye inks and the Hero Hues inks together because there's such a nice big color range that I like to use inks from all of the lines. Now this one that ended up being blue-gray, I'm going to keep this one the most muted of all the cards that I'm showing you today, and I think this ends up being a really beautiful color combo. So I'll use Dusty Blue and then Cornflower for the sort of medium shade. Although really Dusty Blue and Cornflower are sort of similar in value, they have a really different look from each other, and I thought it would be a pretty kind of subtle differentiation. Now you can tell my Cornflower is one of my favorite ink colors because it really needs to be re-inked, but that's okay. The MISTI makes it easy. Now the stack that I used for this card contains Indigo, Aegean, and Summer Sky, which I used. Now this nifty little device is a painting tool that I use to clean very detailed stamps, especially when I'm switching inks a lot like I am in this video and with the mistake that I made not really getting that one super clean before I switched to soft granite. So I find that to be a really helpful tool. It's inexpensive. The one that I'm using is made in the USA, and I use it all the time. It's great for big background stamps as well. Now on this one, I took a minute to decide, but I thought that thistle would be really, really pretty. So I have some complementary colors working in the sky that I think work really well together. Now, I'm an 80s girl, so I'm back to the neon. I'm using neon orange for this one that I had used neon yellow for the lighter part of the clouds, and I love that one. I think that one might be my favorite. So here they all are together. I just want to encourage you to think outside the box with this kit for your sky colors, and I'll show you some examples. Here's the neon one, which I love, and then the muted sort of pale gray one, which is really pretty with this gorgeous dye, the Aegean and Indigo stack of ink, which is beautiful, and then this stunning Phoenix dye that I combined with the Hope dye, and then some of the other sentiments that are released this month. So head over to my blog for more information and a giveaway, and thanks so much for watching.